So, you guys were, last time, you were planning into the night with your new friend, Billy the Kroot. Yeah, and you were planning your attack on this town, the brewery, which is run by these guys who you have killed.
On accident.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess. So, do you all stay up planning, or do you get some sleep, or?
I was probably in need of some sleep, but I'm happy to.
Yeah, because Ragaa and Davruse got some shut eye at least, because you guys were on first watch, but then they woke up to meet Billy.
Well, let me sleep through it all.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
And I'm getting.
A series of sort of shanty buildings, and then there's like the brewery like off to the side, sort of 100 meters out the way, and then there's like the warehouse next to that, which has the supposed storage of Amsec. So there is
What's the other thing we needed? So we need the Amsec, and then we need something else.
There's a guy you have to kill, the boneweed infected guy.
So what do we think as a team is priority?
Well, you're not giving the priority as the Amsec.
Okay. But yes, so we want to do that and then kill the person and then leave, I'm assuming.
Shows how heavy and how much.
We'll just get the Amsec.
So, did you bring a car with us?
You have a car with you at your camp, yeah.
Cool muscle car.
This is quite fucking Amsec stuff is quite heavy. Sorry, once again, I'm thinking this through too.
Oh, is it a bottle or a keg?
I thought it was like just like a case.
Yeah, it's a crate of
Like a six-pack.
bottles.
Cool,
that's
I mean,
fine.
yeah, those big plastic cases.
Or maybe like a metal container with 20 bottles in or something.
Not just a single plastic bottle.
Find
One
keg and
can.
roll it out.
One can. The last iron brew. Now this is the stuff they'd already done, distilled and everything and bottled up. But when the population got killed off, it's still there. It's been there for a few years. Yeah.
Okay, so we are looking at a building with some doors. Rolling away to see if anyone's patrolling. My hair's massive.
So
Where are we?
so you've gone there, or?
Yeah, well, I was thinking.
We need to decide.
We just pull out a
Yeah,
kilometer out.
shall we
Get in the car and let's drive.
Shall we stop drive to like a kilometer four
Discuss
and
that.
then walk? That'd be more stealthy.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. that's true.
Which side? You're going to come onto the distillery side?
What is it? Is it like a compound or?
I said it's like a series of buildings, like a small town, like a Wild West sort of town, and then there's like 100 meters off of it.
Where's
There's
the float?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there? Well, yeah.
I guess we want to be scouting the distillery, so I guess distillery side.
Well, we're going to he said the stuff was in the warehouse, so we probably go to the warehouse side then.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So I'm guessing we're
Go
probably
to the old warehouse.
Yeah.
because if I was trying to rebuild this distillery, I'm guessing that's where all the gangers are.
Hmm.
They'll be in there.
Yeah. So you go. So yeah, you go to like a kilometer off, and you can see it in the distance. In the sort of the early dawn light. Yeah, and you park up, and then yeah, and you can hear on the radio like they're sort of chatting and they're sort of searching for their lost guys, but they haven't found them yet. So because it's only just been daylight, but they'll probably find them soon. And I know something's up. But you can also split up as well, like if you want to cover more ground, like maybe some of you go and look for this boneweed guide, and then some other guys just nick some
That's what I was
Amsec.
thinking. I don't know if we drove up to a certain point and then drop a couple of people off, and then somebody goes to the distillery, and then the others go and kill the guy, and then we can be quick and then leave.
Is there a way we can communicate with one another?
If we're close enough right now, then can I do a quick essence check to see if I can sense the boneweed guy?
Yeah, sure. Although they don't give much of a psychic imprint. They're not. It doesn't affect them psychically.
Okay, sounds good. No bonus.
Yeah, yeah, no bonus.
What do you say? Is there any way we can communicate with one another while we're separated?
We've got our own personal
you've got
comms, haven't we?
yeah.
Cool.
You can give one to old Billy as well if you want.
What have we got, like a walkie-talkie or something?
Oh, nice, Cham Man.
I did it. I said something.
Yeah. You can sense like the life forms, and some sort of like guy who's obviously I don't know how you would sense him. Maybe because you've been to Kelter before, you've interacted with the boneweed, so you can sense that, you know.
Well, I don't know. I guess it would be some sort of disturbed mind. I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, cool. So you know which building he's in.
Is it in the town or is it in the?
He's in the town. Yeah.
We're gonna need more than one person there to root him out then.
Well, I think we should probably join up according to whose firepower and skills.
So I scope out the area then.
Yeah, which area?
People are walking.
The town, you mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of on like a big flat, so it's not really like a vantage point.
Okay.
But you have your telescopic mechadendrite, right? So
Yeah.
you can try and see as much as possible.
It's like it extends like 1.5 meters.
Yeah. Trigonometry, go. What's your viewing distance?
A lot.
Yeah.
What
So
do we think is going to need like more negotiation? Do you think it's going to be getting the Amsec or killing the guy?
I think sneaking around is sometimes good because the element of surprise is probably a bit like what we were doing
But if we
last time.
split it up,
The element of surprise is useful.
yeah. So Davruse and Ragaa, are you okay with going to the town then?
Because I was just wondering, if everything does go wrong, maybe Davruse can sort of keep the car warm, and it will turn into sort of like a smashing ground.
Gross.
Yeah. I mean, you you're in the.
Romancing.
I mean, you've got the car, right? And
ooh,
they won't
like
notice your.
ooh.
You won't notice that they're any. They won't notice you until you're right up close. So.
Ooh,
So if it all goes south, you can sort of just quickly charge in on the car and then quickly pick him up and drive off.
Yeah.
That will be the rapid response force.
Thunderbird 2. Yeah.
So I
Well-
think if you guys take the car, and then I'll call in if we need help, then you'll have to fucking
Cheese
help us.
it.
Sure.
That'll give us a response time of approximately 2 hours.
Yeah. It's only like 100 meters away. It should be
I
fine.
know, but they'll
Okay.
probably finish off their own quest.
Yeah.
Can you imagine there's like a road going through the whole town.
Yeah. There's like
And then-
it's
So and there's okay. There's building there, road going like that.
yeah.
Can we like come like this and break into there?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
one cop movies.
Yeah. Like hot fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Put on the police siren.
yeah.
RPT siren.
Punch that shit. Got the V8 hot rod car. Yeah. So so you're doing that, and there are some like guys on the street, like, you know, smoking a low stick or something. Some other guys, you know, like there's two guys outside the building where Chadman sensed the boneweed guy is, and there's like a man and a woman, you know, in like the whole Mad Max duster gear, holding las guns, smoking low sticks, and they just like staring at the car and just trying to be like, who the fuck is that? What do you do?
We just pull up next.
Before you go run them over.
Yeah, let's pull up next to them with the window down. Oh wait, no, there's no window.
There's no window. Yeah, there's like there's like bars probably on the windows. Yeah.
So we just pull up next to them. Greetings.
Badly. This is gonna end
Wait a
up-
minute, you sent the social person to the place where there's no one there. Yeah, so
I got this.
they come up to you and they're like, who the fuck are you?
Fucking Scousers again.
It's a Scouser gang.
Yeah, yeah.
They came,
Um,
they conquered.
we'd like to purchase some Amsec. Do you have any spare?
Oh.
Lying around?
Roll negotiation.
Commerce!
10 for that, you know.
That's 4 for the gourd. 4 for this gourd.
They wouldn't start attacking me with just asking, like,
I'm really confused. I thought we were going to go to the distillery.
No, they're
We're
they're-
sneaking in the back of the abandoned warehouse.
yeah, they're not at the distillery though,
Oh, so why are they
They're at
asking
the-
for Amsec?
because I guess these guys are like selling it. So
Pushes.
modifiers for commerce?
-20.
What the fuck?
You just turned up in one of their dead mates' cars, asking for Amsec, which you shouldn't know about.
Why not? Oh. No, I
'Cause-
meant, like, generally, though.
Spend a fate point to succeed.
Yeah, trouble is
Will
they're
I
not.
roll that with a fate point?
I don't know if it's worth it. I think you might just have to
Nah, I'm gonna use my fate point.
buy the bullet.
Okay, you've got 1 in 5 chance. That's 1 roll of the die. Oh no, better than 1 roll of the die. Oh,
Oh.
close, but no cigar. So yeah, you don't manage to buy Amsec off them. But I would say it's close enough that they're not immediately like, what the fuck? So like the first roll was. So they sort of start looking at each other and being like, hang on, he's saying, I thought we were supposed to be contacting the buyers
Yeah,
off
but-
planet.
Yeah, basically, your buddy over there told me that you were selling it.
They look around and they're like, which buddy do you mean, buddy?
The one.
Roll for awareness.
That one. Oh, hello.
Use your essence and get the name.
Oh, damn it.
He doesn't. Chapman doesn't have like
Doesn't work like that.
mind reading skills.
Everything is psychic power.
Yeah, it's the Force. It's like magic. It's fine.
Well, they tell me what's around.
They give
Did
them
you
fate
did you
points.
re-roll because of your seeker thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
right.
the seeker thing, but my keen intuition.
Okay,
Roll with a minus
you're
10.
keen and intuition. Yeah. So you yeah. So you see like some buildings. There's like there's not many. I guess you see like some guys
You see
walking.
one extra guy.
Yeah, you see
One
like one
person.
guy just strolling, to the outhouse or something, with his
Tramp.
paper and his tramp, space tramp. Yeah, the carnies are in town.
Space hooker, space hooker. We need a space hooker.
Oh, camp followers.
Yeah, distinct lack of hookers. in this
Well,
place.
it's pretty early in the morning, so there's there's not much
Best
activity
time.
going on. Best time, lowest rates.
A story.
Got it.
Got it. So yeah, I was in the saloon last night having a drink, and yeah, your buddy there, old John, he told me that
Use a name.
we were talking, and he told me that he'd tell me some Amsec. I've been looking for some.
Roll to deceive.
Do I have? What's with the rolling all the time?
You're telling a lie.
There could be truth in it. Oh.
Oh,
Well,
How can it be targeted?
whatever.
how can you have a target of 0?
No,
Literally
I guess-
no
I got 20 fellowship, and
Yeah,
Yes.
you're not very social.
What roll a 0? What?
I love that idea of Davruse being like, "Let me handle this."
I
chat
see.
man help.
Pull the wheel out to the past in.
Knock them out with your side essence.
So they So they like cradle their las guns and they take a step back and they say yes, and the woman says yes, mate. Would you please just get out the car, please? Get out the car.
I'm being arrested.
Ragaa, I'm being apprehended.
Just in case, there's. No, never mind. I think it only works for me.
Well, technically, I haven't done anything wrong, so I'm just gonna get out the car.
I'll be ready for the spell just in case.
Oh, yeah, Chairman,
Oh,
roll stealth. Maybe they haven't
Heather.
seen you.
I thought I could hear a noise and I thought it was a cat, but then I thought it was my head.
I think it is the cat typing.
It's the new soundtrack for this campaign. It's the ambient cat noises. Yeah. So
Terrible.
yeah. So
Chairman, roll a stealth to not be seen.
he's in. I don't think no, because he's inside the car. It's not very. He wasn't hiding. You know. Unless you want to roll like, you know, and you get a 1, and then you're like somehow
Activate the
invisible.
stealth transmitters.
Is it?
Cloaking failed.
Oh, good idea, everyone. Too late though, because there's no way I can relay this information to you. You make a distraction.
You can relay information. You have like, you have you know,
Tom things.
in your.
I might
Xbox,
quickly
got
call in
lots
to
of
Ragaa
boxes.
and ask what the situation is.
Okay. And he's just like, not good.
I'm
Ragaa,
getting,
what's the sit rep?
I'm getting out the car.
We've been arrested.
That's fine. This
Okay.
might even work in our favor.
Yeah. So meanwhile, that's going on. Let's cut over to the other party. What you doing?
Sneaking.
Sneaking.
I
Slowly
don't
sneaking.
know where we are yet. Where are we?
You're going towards the warehouse, right?
So we're walking. But
Are we
kind of-
outside?
Are we in like a brush?
Yeah, but I guess because those guys. Oh no, those guys must have dropped you off, right? So
Yeah.
so yeah,
we're just making our way.
yeah. But let's just skip ahead to when you get there. So
Yes.
Do we do like awareness or something like that?
depends if you want to be aware of something.
I think we should be aware of exactly once we get to kind of like
Wait.
a wall or something, we can see the warehouse.
We are there already.
Let's. I'm gonna roll an awareness.
Yeah, you roll an awareness, Garvel.
Yeah, all right, Elsa.
No, you can't see anybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You wouldn't have needed to roll because you know it's not like you wouldn't have
Normal
noticed him.
line of sight stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just think it's useful.
Yeah.
It's pretty redundant. Okay, let's make our way towards the actual building.
Is there a door to get in?
Yes.
Cool. Let's go through the door.
Opening the door slowly.
Wait, we've got Billy with us as well. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Billy's doing his own thing.
Billy tips his fedora and says, "Milady, let me get the door for you," because he's from Reddit.
Right, we make our way inside the building.
Mm.
Is
Okay,
it-
so you get inside. There are like metal crates, typical like cargo crates, stacked everywhere. You know, very dusty, quite dark. You can find the light switch. It's like sort of like an old shitty light, you know, from a shitty generator. Yeah. And you go further in, and you find there's like a table and a chair, and there's like some empty bottles of Amsec, and there's a sort of there's a man like leaned back on the chair with his legs up, with like a bottle, like, you know, where his hand just dropped, and he's fast asleep, and he looks about 50, 55, you know, grey hair, in sort of like, you know, duster and everything, and he has like a big pistol on the table as well.
Okay, so let's see who's got a good one for
So-
sneaky.
So I would say roll for stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only got a -10.
Ooh.
Stealth.
So yeah,
Stealth
roll
is
roll
your
agility. Yeah.
Agility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I've
you
got
have
good agility? I've got 37 agility.
anything in any points in stealth?
No.
No.
-10.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
Where would it be if I had a point?
it would be just 30. It'd just be
That was gonna be
37.
it, that was- well, that was- what do I get? Minus 10. Oh, we did it automatically. I'm gonna roll it again.
What? What are you
Okay,
doing?
I would fail anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
I gave myself minus 30 there. Would have got 35.
so you just roll D100, Krysztie, and then it should be
Oh.
under 37.
Does it come up when it says like Elsa rolls blah blah blah?
Yeah. And I'll give you a plus 10.
Right?
Give you a plus 20 because he's pretty, he's drunk and everything. He's fast asleep.
What do I need to get?
So it will be 57.
Be like a chance he wakes up there.
Yeah. So he does wake up because you both failed. So
Charm.
he sort of like comes forward and his chair knocks forward and he like looks around. He grabs his gun and he's like this and he's like he's like my head.
Oh.
What do you?
Sit down, fella.
Excuse me.
Just a dream.
I love how the first stealth checks on the stealth mission go wrong.
and
The
the
stealth
and the
approach goes wrong.
deceive.
The frontal
Maybe-
approach goes
And maybe if you can charm him back to sleep, Elsa.
You don't do that.
Please sing a lullaby.
Yeah.
I've got like.
He's drunk and he's got a gun. I have to get my gun out.
Okay.
No, just wait.
Or you can just be like, "Whoop," and then just try and hide behind the
I've
around
got
the
like
corner.
two things
But
to deceive, so I could try and deceive to begin
Can I
with.
roll,
and-
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
a dodge? Dodge the line of sight.
I think like just agility would be just straight up agility for hiding if you wanted to hide, but you can also deceive as well. I think
I'm gonna
also
deceive.
I think Elsa would be easy. It would be easier for Elsa to deceive if she was on her own and not with a freaky Xenos and Garvel, Columbo. Yeah.
So you guys should hide.
I'll see if I can hide.
Okay, so you, Sam, yeah.
So
or
is that normal?
Garvel.
Is that as a plain agility?
same
Plus
shit.
10, I guess.
One.
No.
You're like,
That's-
whoa!
That's like 3 failures. Yeah.
So I slipped and I failed.
Is this wrong, guy? We can have it.
It's like playing a
Always-
game and you haven't quite got the controls yet, and you panic because the guy's coming. You're like, "Oh," you stick to the wall. You're like, "Oh, get around the fucking corner."
No, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Should I try and deceive instead? I think. that-
Sure.
So I'm just going to be like, oh, excuse me. Do you think you could help me out here? I don't know why I'm going American, but
I'm new in here.
You're all from Orinoco, like
I'll
like
sit- I'll
Garvel
sit-
is.
I'll sit on you. I was just going to be like, oh, we're looking for somebody. We were sent here to buy some stuff. Are you the right guy to speak to?
Okay.
I'm going to roll for deception as well.
Roll for deception. I'll give you a plus 20 because you were convincing.
I've got 2.
Yeah, nice. You
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. So
I'm doing very well. I think this is like top dog. It's like
No,
Not
it's
working.
just statistics.
so yeah. So you say what do you say? You're here to buy some
I was sent
Amsec,
here.
right?
We were sent here to come and we were told we could buy some stuff.
Yeah.
from you.
Okay.
Is he the right person to speak to?
Okay. Yeah, so he sort of like bends down with hands on his knees, and he sort of shakes his head, and he says, "Sorry, I'm confused. You came here to buy some stuff."
The walking is here.
Christopher, what?
He says, "I don't remember organizing any sales for today. Although, what day is it?"
Friday. That seems like a good day to buy alcohol.
And he goes, "Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, how much do you want to buy?"
We just want a crate, I guess. Is that right, Garvel? Oh, these are my friends. This is Garvel and Billy.
Did we bring any money?
Yeah.
We actually going to pay this guy?
he grabs the bottle, empty bottles on the table, and he's like looking at them till you find one a bit left, and he's like, "Yep, pleased to meet you." And he points at Billy. You're weird looking. I don't know you, but it's okay. If we're doing business, it's fine. Yeah. So he says, one crate. We can do that. If you know what I mean. Yeah. And he sort of looks and he stumbles and he gets like a book and he sort of looks at it and sort of puts his finger on it and he says, yeah, so one crate, city in Amsec. What vintage are you looking for?
Did the Inquisitor specify?
I can't
No.
remember.
No, I think any.
Best. Oh
Anything.
no, we want the best. We want the best.
And he goes and he whistles and he flicks to the back and he says the best vintage. Well, you're looking at the 102.
Yep, that's
Very
what we want.
nice. Very nice. Nice. Nice plums and smoke flavor. You know, some say that the solar flares affected the Amsec, made it sweeter. So, and he says, yeah, that's 13,000 throne geld.
And I'm gonna say, this time, you know, how about just giving it
taste
to
it.
us on the house?
We
And
wanna
I'm gonna
taste
maybe use a charm.
Okay.
And I think I did
On
add
the
two.
house.
I added an extra to my charm because I was allowed to do that at the end.
Okay,
of the
cool.
last
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
No, better idea.
We try charm first.
I'm
then
just
you
gonna
do
have a quick chin wag with you, old Elsa. This guy is so sloshed. If we convince him to open up one of the cheaper bottles, maybe we can get him to sleep again. We know which one of the stuff that we need to get.
Okay.
We can come back for it. We know where it is.
So.
No way
would
we're
you-
gonna get out here. We're not spending money on this. this is not
No, I wasn't-
expensive.
I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to spend anymore.
Oh, nice. But yeah. So what do you say? What do you charm him?
So what's your favourite vintage? Want some recommendations from the pro? That's how we
Yeah.
want to do it.
So what are you trying to?
I'm like, what are you drinking? Can we try a bit, or just you want to try some?
And he sort of looks at the bottle. He says, "Oh no, this stuff, it's not good. I can open up a new crate and toast this new business arrangement. I'll be right back."
Does
Yeah.
Elsa have any sort of spiking drugs?
As part of my charm kit.
Yeah.
Rehypnol.
Oh, you are sort of.
Oh, roofies? Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So should we cut over to the town, or do you guys know what you're doing?
Yeah, because this is the thing. What's happening in the warehouse is literally just
No.
it's literally just a piss up. But also, perhaps I can keep an eye out from the warehouse. Is there anything like a gantry?
Above.
I fucking love gantries. Not a silly card.
Yeah. No. It's just like a she's looking at the shelf because it's empty now, and she wants to get up. Yeah, go on, jump. Jump.
Fucking jump!
Do it!
Yes.
Quick! Get out of my closet!
Jump. Whoosh.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Love the RSPCA. And I'm
Fade
both.
star wipe to
Ah.
the
Come on, I'll
the
put you
other
up
two.
there. I'll put you up there. Yeah. There you go. Yes. So yeah, there's no gantry. It's not very high. It's like 2 stories high. So
Star wipe
The
to the other two.
gantry.
okay, star wipe to the town. You've gotten out of the car, and these 2
Before
guys.
He gets out of the car.
Right, chat man.
All right. Before he gets out of the car, the car we're looking for is inside the building there, there in front of. Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a door?
Yes.
Okay. Can I use my telekinetic control to slam it open?
Yes.
Also, Chairman, I was thinking
Yes.
if I got out the car and then like they're putting me against the car and everything, I can use my dendrite. It's got a globe on, which is like a torch, very powerful torch. I can shine it in their eyes.
Launch flares.
I can blind them.
From the robes. Oh.
It's like on the tanks that like the smoke launches.
Yeah. No, I'll give you that. So you do your rolls,
I
and
can actually, if I use a low enough, because I've got psi rating 4 now.
yeah.
I can actually say I use psi rating 1. It's a guaranteed success
Oh, nice,
because it's going as over 100.
nice.
I could roll anyway.
So you can definitely.
I needed that.
Okay, yes. So did you get out the car as well, or are you doing this from inside the car?
I was still inside the car. I slammed the door open behind them.
Okay, yeah. So they sort of Lawrie, the Garvels got out of the car, and they're sort of looking at you, and they're like, "Fucking hell, mate! Look at your face. It's covered." Actually, where you've got cybernetics on your face, right, as well, and stuff.
Not eyes or senses, just like
Okay.
I'm still pretty human.
Yeah. Okay. So they're sort of like asking you all the standard questions, and then so what? The door slams open,
Yes, I want to.
or do you
notice-
fully knock it through?
Oh, can I actually knock it down?
Well, I guess not with the psi rating of 1.
No, I make it slam open so they can at least sort of notice it.
Yeah. So it slams open, and they sort of turn around, and they're like,
I'll ask
what the fuck was that?"
I'm gonna ask him. There's someone in there.
Huh?
Is there someone in there?
You say it to them.
Yes.
They say, yeah, of course. It's our, what's it to you? You looking for more trouble, mate?
No, he just seems angry if he slammed the door open like that.
Ah, I see. So maybe you should roll for something. What kind of? Do you have anything in?
It's
I've
like a
only
mind trick.
I've only got interrogation as a social skill.
Interrogate them. Yeah.
You listen here, you.
Well, just roll, flat fellowship then, and I'll judge if it worked or not. Because if it's
I have very low fellowship.
yeah, well, 44. I mean, it's something like they're not going to be suspicious, right? Because you did it with magic. Yeah. So I'll say one of them goes to like, the woman one goes to look at the door, sort of looks around inside and stuff.
Wait, while she's doing that, where's the other guy still?
He's standing next to you.
How quickly can I draw my pistol?
You don't have quick draw, I'm assuming.
No, probably not.
So it's half an action. Yeah.
Chairman, what do you want to do? Should we not combat for as long as possible?
Try not to, because
There's only so many deceive rolls you can. Because at the moment they're very suspicious of you, and they're gonna take you in if you don't do something.
You can't think I can knock him out.
Can I ask this guy about joining the gang?
What can I do?
Sure.
Hey, Bird.
We kind of segued.
What's the conditions to joining a gang?
Well, you've got to support Liverpool FC for a kick-off, no pun intended. No, it's they got. They said he sort of looks at you with sort of an amused smirk, and he's like, "Oh yeah, and what makes you think you're qualified to join our gang?
Well, of
What's so
course.
special about you?"
Well, I got tired of Bloody Mechanicus. Mechanicus. And with all their orders and shit, I can fix your vehicles for you. I can keep your vehicles maintained and maybe boost them.
He's like, It's like, this actually doesn't sound too bad. But
Sure, I can do it better than your current engineer, mate.
do me a deal, do me a deal. He says, yeah, it sounds. Maybe the boss would be interested in that offer, but I have to ask, what are you doing with one of our cars? One of the cars that went missing last night.
It was broken down, you see. We
Can't resist things.
Yeah, it was broken down, and we just came along it, fixed it up, decided to drive to the nearest town.
There's no project.
He says, well, as you can imagine, mate, I can't trust you at the moment. But I don't know, if you meet with our boss, and maybe he can put you to the test and see if you're worth your metal salt nuts and bolts or something.
And this chap in the back, he's my assistant, so I must have him along with me.
Heisenberg.
Yeah.
I don't want them killing you, chap, man.
And he's like, okay, yeah, you come as a pair. That's cute. But if he's not pulling his own weight, then he's dead weight to us.
Noted.
Yeah. So they sort of motion you to come inside, and you go inside. They close the door behind. Star swipe to Dagobah. I mean, the warehouse.
I'm sort of growling, sipping my drink. I'm not too sure I want to be flattered for the likely ensuing firefight. That
Yeah.
-30.
And the old guy is sitting back at his table, and he's talking about he's telling Elsa like about some time when he was like a young man, and he just started this gang and everything, and and he's like, and I just really was looking at the battle, and I thought, that is my future. I'm gonna sell that stuff.
I'm just gonna give Elsa a nod.
Yeah.
So he's the leader.
Oh.
Oh, good catch there, Davruse.
Well, this is metagaming, so I can't know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
just gonna reminisce and be like,
That's a good call.
but why? So what were you a leader of? Like, why did you turn to the drink as well? Like, mix it in a bit. You just seem like such a nice person.
he
Why
sort
are
of
you,
like
sat here on your own.
he sort of shrugs and opens his hands, and he says when you live the life like I do, don't turn to the drink. It kind of makes everything easier.
Can I
on
roll an
this
awareness to see if
dust
he's actually
bowl.
drinking? And whether or not I can actually tell he's
Sure. Although
just in case.
you can see he's drinking.
Good. Because it's just in case he was one of these guys who was.
I mean,
Fake.
you can roll awareness just to see anything is suspicious though.
Yeah, I think I'll do
Okay,
that.
Go on then.
Because I'm sort of not sitting. Because me sitting there would be really weird.
Mm.
Better me sort of.
Yeah.
Around.
And are you guys both drinking as well?
I'm drinking.
I'm drinking as well.
A lot, or are you trying to
I'm
make
not
sure
drinking as much.
how much, like
Pretty-
enough to make
pretty
you
faint.
tipsy or not?
I'm drinking enough to make me tipsy because I'm just like, oh, this is an easy mission.
Okay.
Getting lulled into a false sense
Yeah,
of
yeah.
security, maybe.
Yeah.
Like
I
just having a
spot
chat.
shit. I
Can,
spot absolute
can,
shit.
can you roll a toughness then, please, Elsa? To see if you can still operate, with normally.
Do I need to see what my toughness is?
Yeah.
So my toughness is 35.
Yeah, so just roll D100 and then,
See,
yeah,
no.
no. So, yeah, you are
Trash.
inebriated. Yeah. I'm going to have to give you a -5 for your
Damn it.
rolls.
Yeah.
God. You improved by 2. 2
That was a fate
percentiles.
point well spent.
Yeah. So you're just like, nope, nothing.
Jack shit the spot.
But he,
I
I mean,
failed so
he-
often in this.
but he,
What's Billy doing?
Billy's like, so, but first, yeah, you don't know,
Billy's
notice.
wasted.
He's basically, this guy is like, he's acting the same as you first met him. He's not any more drunk. He's not any less drunk. He's still just the same. He might have been drunk when he woke up anyway. So, but Billy's like standing off to the side, like trying to keep in the shadow to not like freak out the guy before he looks at him too closely.
Yeah.
But if you look at him, he sort of like does like a sort of like a, you know, like a kill gesture.
Oh,
Okay.
Um,
you could have mean Billy.
Maybe we should.
No,
Oh.
no. I've got to join the gag.
This is your new life.
The long con.
But wait, aren't you going to
Stop
meet the?
metagaming.
Wait, 'cause aren't you going to
No,
meet the
it's
leader?
brilliant.
You're going to come and meet the leader. I thought
Yeah,
that's why they're
yeah,
taking you. So they're going to
yeah.
bring you here.
But think about it, it's brilliant. I work for them for a few years. I get paid in Amsec, and then we do the mission. It's called a job.
And I have-
Or how
You
fun
have a
is it?
job.
It will look
After
better
all-
if you want to come up to the leader and then he's already dead because we killed him.
That's
I
a
think
really
I think
bad idea.
I think if you stayed there for any longer than a week, I think the Inquisitor would come down and kill you for being a turncoat.
I just want to live with my new buds.
It's so funny, Lawrie, because you attach yourself to NPCs or you kill them. You're like some sort of you know, one of those animals that like, you know, extremely loyal, but
Yeah,
if you're
there's
not
no-
loyal.
There's no space in the game before, I just had to make some space.
I'm gonna tell Ragaa that even though he's not responding, I can hear. You can see it's a bit like push to talk. I can hear.
Yeah.
He's listening.
Yeah, and maybe you can hear like if Ragaa pushes to talk, you can hear like the ambient noise of like, you know, gruff scousers and stuff, and
Like, preoccupied there,
Yeah,
Ragaa,
yeah.
but we've found the shipment that we will be taken
What?
for no money and hopefully for nobody's lives. in this godforsaken planet.
yeah,
I just want to know if you
in
guys
my head
would
as
be
well.
coming.
yeah. You guys
coming
both hear
by
it.
anytime soon. Or I'm tempted to call down an extraction for us so we don't have to spend any longer here, especially once the locals find the truth.
Yeah. So
I
do you
hope
want
they're
to
not getting too close?
do you want to do that now? Do you want to call in the evac now?
I'm gonna call it for 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes is your.
Is it like Uber?
Yes. We see Mohammed flying in.
I'm sorry. There's only a 2-star Uber coming in this area.
He's just circling. He's just circling.
He's texting on his phone.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
So, I hope this isn't too presumptuous, but I hope that you guys will be ready to go, perhaps in that vehicle of yours, in about 15 minutes. Bye.
Ba ba
I'm
ba
just gonna
ba
look
ba
at
ba
it,
ba.
Just sort of
Cameron, maybe you can.
shrugging that one off and having to walk back towards the.
Cameron, maybe you can
warehouse.
sign this.
Do I
Um,
know exactly which person in the room is the guy?
You can sort of sense him like in the corner of the building, and there's like some doors there, so it's obviously like rooms, you know.
So
Especially
perhaps,
slamming
perhaps, I mean, depending on how inebriated our rocket guy is, we could
Mm.
probably press the flesh on some boneweedy stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they've already found out, but you never know. It might be like,
No, he is.
he's, yeah,
Yeah.
Still
So
don't
do you stroll back in and
yeah. that's what
here's
I'm gonna do.
something I don't get.
Okay.
Do the Columbo.
One more thing.
Yeah,
I'm just. I look like Elsa's bodyguard at this point.
yeah.
That's all I'm trying to pull off, and Billy just looks like a
Even
deformed,
scarier bodyguard.
really freaky bodyguard.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you're both like wearing overcoats anyway, so
so I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna do anything.
okay. So Elsa, what are you saying to him then, or what are you talking about now? Are you letting him ramble? He's quite happy to ramble on.
Yeah,
about the-
yeah, we're having a good ramble. I'm talking about my marriage and how it failed and how I'm searching for meaning because, you know, it's one of those things where like,
Yeah.
I'm glad to
you know,
Billy.
a mind without purpose will wander in dark places. So
Yeah.
He's getting to you.
we're
Yeah.
just shooting the shit. That's what we do.
Yeah. And he's sort of saying like, you know, I
I'm
was.
trying to get this. I'm trying to get this Amsec free of charge, by the way. That's what's happening.
Yeah, he's sort of saying like, you know, I was in a marriage for 23 years, right out of college, and we drifted apart, and it's very hard. But you gotta work on these things.
Look at Billy now.
Wait, can I ask though? I'm like, what's even your name? What's his name?
He says, hang on. Sorry, 1 second.
He's now walking.
I'm going to my Warhammer name generator. His name. He says, "Oh, you can call me
John Bishop.
in disguise.
No.
You can call me Mr. Zell, Meinhard Zell,
Mindheart.
Meinhard Zell."
Yeah.
Ew, Mindheart. Cool.
So it's Meinhard Zell.
Well, are we still having this conversation? We're
Yeah.
carrying on. So I guess I'm just gonna be like, how did you move on, Mindheart, from your marriage?
And he says,
like
he
this.
sort of shrugs, and he takes a sip of Amsec. Props. And he says, well, you know, when I was in the gang, and they found out that I had a wife, and we wanted to run away, and they found her, and they put her they threw her off the edge of the Hap stack on the high planet. Never recovered the body. So you could say there was nothing I could do for the marriage.
That's like really sad and well rude.
Well,
Hold on. I'm joining this gang. Sweet lady muscle car. Oh no.
yeah, but at this moment, like, Billy's getting more impatient, and he's, sort of maybe puts like an
Billy's gonna
Averine.
lose his shit.
Billy,
he's-
15 fucking minutes, you can handle it.
Garvel, you need to like
Smack him
calm
around.
down. Yeah, like get Billy to calm down.
What's your problem?
Well, he doesn't know the dropship's coming or anything yet, does he?
Okay, so I'll let Billy.
He just
do
knows
his
you're
thing.
just sitting getting pissed with him and, and talking about his history.
This is how we do things in England.
This is literally my life. Like, sorry,
Hmm.
You're living vicariously
chatting
through
to
your
old
deal.
men.
Right. Okay. Okay, Billy, do your thing. I'm not gonna interject just yet.
he
Well,
just
you
puts
just-
he just puts a hand on Elsa's shoulder, and just his like
Sorry.
clawed hand, like a big pigeon,
Okay.
and
Oh,
he's just sort of he sort of whispers to you, was this part of the plan?
Oh shit! All right.
this is to Elsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me.
But it's more like, like, was this part of the plan? Like, just like, honestly, like, he doesn't know how he knows you're sort of like a bit of a con artist, so he's wondering if this is
Like-
part of the plan, or are you improvising?
No, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and then just.
Maybe glance. If you glance in my direction. 10 minutes, Lynn.
But no, it is because we're trying to get the free Amsec, so I guess we're trying to like wrap it up.
Well, the thing is,
Okay.
we don't have to kill anyone unless we have to, and if you kill someone, I mean, killing this one guy seems to be drunk, but then I think it's also.
I feel sorry for him.
I know, you make friends with the NPC.
Why don't we just knock him out? Let's hit him around the head with a bottle or something, and then just leave.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna make the knockout gesture to
So how
Jimmy,
drunk is he?
Billy.
I don't know. I'm gonna give him a hug and then go.
Yeah, Billy. That was that.
Well, okay, go on then. So what do
Can
you?
I?
Yeah. What do you say? Oh, that's such a
Sigh.
sad story.
I'm like,
Come here, big guy.
mine heart.
Come here.
Give me some love, like. Just know what it's like.
And he sort of looks.
To
He's
be
just
not alone.
yeah. He
He's-
looks.
He's so drunk, he's not going to feel it that much.
Yeah, he looks and he sort of shrugs
I've
and he
got-
says,
Ooh,
"Why
I'm gonna use
not?"
my
And
bra
just
knuckles.
gives you a hug. He might try and grab a bit of ass as well. That's nice.
Necessary.
That's yeah, very
But yeah,
good.
and I just want to like knock him out for a bit.
Do you do squats?
And then I'm gonna be like, it's time to put this to bed now. And then not that way. but,
Oh,
like,
I'm very old man. I wouldn't think. Yeah, so you just, So yeah,
I'm gonna hit him on the head. Let's try and do that.
Tell him
Yeah.
innocence proves nothing.
What do you have you got your brass knuckles on?
I have got brass knuckles. That's what I was gonna ask if I could use.
Yeah. So you just slip them on and then yeah.
Right on the temple.
Yeah.
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 Just how just
Yeah.
do I
No,
have
no,
to roll for
don't
that?
have to roll. He's pretty. I mean, he's you
This
know,
is why we did this.
and
Soften him
I'm
up.
like, great.
he gets knocked on the ground and he's like, "Why'd you do that?" No, he doesn't.
What, cowbell?
But isn't it a thing like knocking people out is like really difficult in real life?
What's the safe word?
And
It
and
is
like
wild.
it's like for every like 12 seconds, it's like 12 seconds of somebody being knocked out, and if they don't wake up, then they have like really bad brain damage or something if they're knocked out for a long time. Not like in the movies.
That's why I was hoping he'd just sort of fall asleep. But
Wait,
he
he
got into a
wasn't.
really interesting conversation.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just 40k, and I think we're okay as much.
Okay, yeah. So you've knocked him out. So what do you
Knocked
do?
out.
Do you
We're
grab
gonna
the crates and
pack. Let's get the crate and
Let's
let's go.
pull the crate.
okay? So you all grab crates
Oh, we've
and
got like 3 of us. We're all strong.
you'll grab the crates and Billy's like
Hot tub, but same sort of size.
and Billy's like good strike. Let's move. So we cut over to the saloon. You know,
We were walking through.
yeah. Do I have any like saloon music track?
Oh, yeah, I want to hear the music.
Cantina music.
Let's see. Historical, House on the Hill, True West.
Yeah.
Let's try that. True West.
I thought that was actually it.
So that good.
Alright, that's just some background horses and stuff. There's no horses. This is 40k.
The men are walking in the horse-like gait.
Yeah. So you guys get taken to like the landing, I guess.
We're
And
not
there's
prisoner.
no, and they get there and there's like some guy standing there talking to some guys, sort of Asian-looking guy, sort of middle-aged, and the guys who escorted you in there, they sort of talk to him and they say, "Oh yeah, these guys they want to join the gang. This guy's pretty handy with machinery. He's fixed up one of our cars and brought it back to us. That's his assistant. And you know, what do you think?" And the guy says, "Yeah, we'll have to take you to the boss and see, and we'll also have to test you. And there's a 3-month trial period where we can kill you on the spot if you're
Written
you-
test in 2 weeks.
theory test as well." But yeah, he says
Know all the law.
you need to earn our trust. So yeah, let's go on from here. We're searching for our missing guys. So maybe you can help us in any way doing that.
Oh yeah, sure.
The
I
white
heard-
lies spin ever
heard-
further.
heard something about that.
Yeah. So he says, "Can you do anything to assist us, or are you a bit useless?"
Well, yeah, I can fix your cars. I can fix any machinery you got.
Right, the theme to
What's
And he
happening?
says,
Yeah.
Or any weapons.
And he
Weapons as well.
he
body
says,
armor.
he says, "Fair enough. We can you can go over to Bill. No, hang on, we've already got a Bill. You go over to
Phil.
Rog. Go over to Roger over in the armory and see if he's got anything you can fix for us, or in the garage. Well, if Raga's
Quite
gonna
new life, man.
if Raga bursts into the door, you're probably not even to the stairs before he does it. So so yeah, Raga, you burst in, and they're like,
Like, I need to pee. This is the toilet.
and they're like, what in the name of the emperor? Oh no, whatever. What would Ganger say? They wouldn't say that. They'd say,
Blasted.
what a
Yeah.
tarnation!
what tarnation? And you go in there and you see a guy like sitting on like a camp bed, and he's like, you can see the signs of the boneweed infection, sticking out of his.
Okay. What's wrong with him?
He said.
And he's the guy. The guy comes up and he says, "None of your business, stranger."
I think I've seen that before. That stuff's infected.
Ooh. Yeah.
They sort of look between you and him.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah, you're on the stairs, I guess.
That's what
Can I say I'm trained in first aid?
you are, actually.
You're trained in euthanasia. That's-
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's like, what do I call that? Master, you used to take a look at him. Master. I don't know. It's like,
head chef. head tech priest. Yeah. What do you do, Davruse?
Okay. I walk over.
Okay.
Are they allowing me to walk through?
Yeah, they're sort of like watching now. They're sort of, because you said infected, and they're looking at him closely, and they're like, "Oh yeah." And the guy's like looking at him. It's like, "You, yeah, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Don't worry, I've seen this before. It's like classes. It's like it's escalated chicken pox. I've dealt with it before.
He goes
It's a bit of ointment.
he goes to like grab a gun on his side table.
Don't worry, I'm just here to help. Okay, what's your name? Tell me your name.
He's pointing the gun at you now, and he says, "I don't care who you are. Just fuck off, or I'll fucking shoot you."
Dead man, make
This
his
is the
brain
bone guy,
explode.
This is the baby guy, right?
Yeah. Electrocute him.
No, it's like, I was just thinking I could shape his flesh to make him seem like something's wrong.
Gross.
Sure, yeah. Try it. Yeah. So you fail to shape flesh.
But made him notice, hopefully.
Yeah, the guy's like just like insist like pointing the gun at you now, and he's like seriously, back off, or I will put a bullet in your brains. And he's
Okay,
like Balthazar, who the hell are these guys? And the guy's saying, and the guy's sort of still looking at him, looking at his boneweed stuff, and he's like, yeah, he's like, just chill out, everybody, chill out, there's no need for guns. So what do you
Yeah,
do?
man.
Guns.
Put the
We're
gun
gangsters.
Put the gun down, man. Come on.
Not against each other. I mean,
So, yeah.
it's not stupid.
Yeah, man. We're all friends here. Just put the gun down. Okay. Okay.
He's nice. He's not listening.
Well,
She's not listening. You have.
been nice knowing you.
One more.
So how much time has elapsed since?
I would say 3-4 minutes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Still got 10 minutes. Now.
Yeah. All they've done is look in a room. Yeah, but I'd say, guys, one more thing, test or whatever, and then he's gonna open fire.
I don't know if you'll let me do this, but maybe if I do another shape flesh, but this time on a ganger to make it look like he's got boneweed on the growing on him.
This is convoluted. I like it.
On the ganger, why would that be good?
It's just sort of try and convince him that the thing is what's it?
Contagious.
Yeah,
Sure, go for it. Yeah. So you make the boneweed appear. What do you say then?
Your hand.
Was it on the guy in charge as well?
Oh, who else closest to me? I guess because
Another guy.
It's a very close range spell.
Okay, yeah. So so the guy who escorted you up there, yeah, he's like, ah, Jesus, man, looks like his fucking neck. Quick, put him down, kill him before he spreads. Get him out of here. And the leader's sort of like, then the leader gets his gun out and he points it at the guy and he's like, right, mate, tell us where you're from. What are you doing here? What's that? Are you infecting us? What's that disease shit you have? And the guy's like, he's like, damn it. And then he like shoots. So,
Roll the dodge.
yeah, I guess he shoots the leader.
Oh.
Managed to get them to shoot each other. That's impressive.
Let me just
Nice one, chat, man.
roll some. Oops.
Save my ass.
Let me just roll some 100. So let's just So the guy, yeah, he's so like manic. He misses, and then the other guys, the gangers, all just get out their guns like what's his chops? Guy Ritchie style, and they all just like they just like the guy just takes 1,000 bullets, and he dies, and the guy with his hands like, oh shit. And actually, how long does it last, Chapman? The mind flesh, the mold flesh, altar flesh.
Just check.
This is like the fucking polyjuice potion.
It doesn't say.
Okay, well, let's just say it's
Lasts long enough. Well, as long as I'm sort of keeping it going, I can.
right. Sure. So tell me if you drop it or not. But at the time, he's like freaking out, and he's like, shit. Does anyone have any? We need to get to that bloke who has medical skills.
Let my no. Let him look at it.
I can.
Yeah,
Let
and
my
the
look at it.
So I pretend to fix it while Chamman just does it.
ah, nice. Yeah. So he sort of like calms down, and he's like, oh my god, you're a fucking genius, miracle worker, mate.
This has been
I don't know how to thank you.
It's like when those fake musicians and then they have the musician behind them playing the actual guitar.
It's the Wild West. Buy our snake oil.
Yeah.
This is your planet, guys. You could have made a good living here.
Yeah. So the leader's like saying, the leader says to you like, so thanks for your help, guys. That was a close call there. Who knows how many of us could have been infected. We better get all scanned just in case. But you're on the right track to being part of the gang.
What do all think so?
Cheers. You fucking what, mate? You disrespected me.
You want chub?
Okay,
like,
so and then what do you guys do now? I mean, Davruse and Ragaa, like you're sort of all like happily resolved and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is.
So what's your exit strategy?
Or are you actually going to stay and
Let's-
kill the gang?
Okay.
So, yeah, and we forge a new life from this.
We'll
show.
be hunted
I think-
down.
Okay. I'll say that. Let us dispose of the body. We don't want it still infecting people while it's still in the room or the building.
Yeah.
Life
Well,
on
it's
fire.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
not
burn
it's
it.
not it's not actually contagious through air.
No, I'm saying
They don't know that,
I'm
though.
saying to them.
Ah, okay,
We'll
sure.
We'll take it out and get rid of it for you. We
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
it
yeah.
infecting anyone else.
Are you going
Okay,
to bring
yeah.
it home? We need like
Get
a trophy
back.
so that they know that we've killed him.
It's Atla boneweed.
Oh, should we just like take it outside, burn it as a distraction?
I'm just saying that we say we take it outside and get rid of it for them as our escape plan.
Yeah, sure. So you grab it and maybe you say like, oh, we're already immune. We've seen this before. So and they're all like, backing away, like trying to back up, and stuff. Yeah. So you take it outside. This is turning into like Only Fools and Horses. Just like carry this body out, this thing outside. So you come outside, and they're sort of like standing. Some of them are standing at the doorway, just like watching you. So what do you do? Do you say like, "Oh, we're going to take it out further out and burn it in the car"?
It's like, I think you got some alcohol in the warehouse over there. Remember, that's actually a good way of disposing the body.
Yeah.
Expensive.
And he starts. He says, "It's a bit of a waste, mate. That's our livelihood there. Just go out and
Undistilled though.
You can't be too careful.
yeah."
Shall we just, just drop it behind the warehouse
Why don't you slow
out
down?
of harm's way?
He says.
We just need to break contact somehow.
They don't want to go near it though. So, and he says there's some fuel tanks in the car. Surely, just go and burn him with that.
Why don't you just get in the car and come drive?
Yeah, because how much time have you got now? We're at
Jesus.
5 minutes.
We can
About
do-
10 minutes,
we
yeah.
could just get in and cheese it.
Run away.
Pick him up, quickly drive around the back of the warehouse, pick him up. and go.
Dropship will do like file on the road, and then we can drive onto it. We can
Yeah.
do all the telling.
Should we just go?
We
shall
ought to
we let's just put the body in the back of the car then. And
Also, we have to load up the crate, and then hopefully no one wakes up.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll just basically. I'll just tell the guy. We're just gonna drive out really far out, burn the body, then come back.
Because I'm calling you right now, saying 5 minutes. It's gotta be
Okay.
in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the leader guy says, "All right, yeah, do that, and then come back, and there's a glass of Amsec waiting for you when you come back for your first job well done as part of the Cillian gang." Yes. So you drive out. You stop outside the warehouse. You quickly load up all the Amsec as you can fit in the car, and then you drive off to the evac point. Yeah, and then the dropship comes in, lands. You quickly shovel it all in, get in this thing, off you go. Job done.
It's been done in half an hour.
Job's a good one.
Literally been done in half an hour.
Yeah.
And we didn't kill anyone.
Can I?
Apart from the
That's
people at the
right.
beginning.
Yeah, non-lethal bonus XP.
Yeah, the last bit
Wait,
was
before-
completely lethal.
Before we drop the body off, right? Can I just leave a message saying, "See you later, shit faces."
On the body,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry, Davruse Harlocke.
Sign of the Inquisition.
There is no
And then
way
you
more.
put some like claymores underneath, so when they pick up the body, they blow up. Because you're a bastard. Yeah. So
Leave none behind.
yeah. So yeah.
That's brutal.
So yeah. So you get back to the ship. Kanto's waiting. Well, lovely, stuff. So it's like, oh, you made good time getting it, lads. I had you down for at least a week down there. Without me. Yeah, so yeah, and I guess yeah, you all laugh and freeze frame, credits, and then halfway through the credits, it cuts back to the warehouse. An old Meinhardt sort of, whoa, what the hell happened? I guess I made some nice friends though. That's nice.
Got his yeah.
Gets out his his voice recorder, an idea for a new gang. Being nice to people. Whatever, I don't know. Yeah.
It's good. I like he's
Cool.
Come back. I like
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't kill him.
Meinhardt's good.
He's gonna team up with Mordecai Zarkov in the ultimate showdown.
Whoa.
Yeah. or it's like the gang guys like find the body and then they go to the warehouse and they find the boss. And they're like, "What the fuck happened to you?" It's like, I don't know. It's had a nice conversation. Sold some Amsec.
It's been a long, long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm glad we made time for him.
he says, "I guess it's gonna be a long, long time." So he comes round. Yeah. Cool, yeah. So do you guys want to do anything on the ship, like any sort of post-mission
Influence.
convo or anything? Or like...
Oh wait, what happened to Billy?
Yeah, Billy's with you, yeah.
Oh shit.
Probably shouldn't take him on the ship.
Or, I mean, well, did he come with you? Or do you think he'd be like, at the ship, at takeoff, and you're like, "Billy, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I can't come with you.
Yeah. Like
This
that.
is where we part ways, Elsa."
Billy's going to be one of these kind of guys who appears randomly.
Yeah. He's like
He's
Not
the
gonna be like, he
he's
doesn't wanna-
he's the spirit animal. He's like the
Yeah.
wolf in
he's
the
the
desert,
fucking- in Native American.
dancing with wolves thing. Yeah.
It's an alien.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very racist.
Well, you've got his
Sure, I like
digits, so yeah,
that. Creepy digits.
got him on the speed dial.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's good to have
Yeah.
an extended crew.
So your network is growing. Yeah. Anything you wanna do? Like talk to each other, anything, or write in your
Yeah.
diaries or anything?
Wow,
I know Garvel has a diary.
I'm gonna have a diary. I've got stuff. I've got some like old photos of shit. I'm
Yeah.
Looking something cliche.
Yeah.
Um,
Or what
but
about like?
having listened to Elsa's backstory in great depth?
Many times.
Yeah.
Told to everybody she meets.
Did you enjoy therapy session down there, darling? I mean, wow. I mean, all that baggage.
Slap.
Brass knuckles.
Okay.